This time of year is one that really brings people together. Hi, I'm Dee. You might know me if you watch my podcast, which has been on hiatus for a while because my life got kind of busy, but I wanted to take some time and talk about the fact that this time of year is one where people need to be more kind to themselves and to each other. A lot of people who are queer, who are part of the LGBTQ community, who are part of the ethical non-monogamous community, who have various reasons for not necessarily having a clean cut time at the holidays. I know people who they are often torn between one partner and the other. They are torn between one kid's house and the other. Right now, have those conversations about expectations, not just with others, but with yourself. Be willing to look at what you need, your time, your energy, and honor it. We might not be able to please everyone, but we can try to make space for us and for those we care about. Working with the non-monogamous community, I know various people who they might have issues with metamors, or they might be in a rough patch in their relationship, and then in their other relationships they're not. Start having those clear conversations. I hope you started before now, before, at least in the States where we're having Indigenous Peoples Day, Thanksgiving, whichever. Um, but for any major holidays, I think you need to lay out what your expectations are. Do it to yourself, write them down, and then bring them to other people. Bring them to your partner. Talk to your kids, talk to your spouse, talk to your friends, talk to your siblings, etc. Talk to your found family. Because found family can even be expecting certain things. If you're always there, and this year you have an opportunity that you want to take up, there might still be some feelings. Talk about time. Talk about needs. You know, and needs aren't just, I expect you to do this because I am this person. It needs to be, okay, what do we honestly feel and want? This is also a time of year where people can feel pressured to spend time with people they don't really want to. In the poly community specifically, it gets a little tricky. And sometimes it starts to resemble how some people feel with their blood family, which is, I have to associate with them because I'm expected to. And yeah, um, if you want to be parallel, you can be flexible. You can compromise in major situations if that's possible, if both sides are agreeable and cordial. But you don't have to. Have open and honest conversations about what's realistic. Now, what I think isn't realistic is trying to operate monogamously during the holidays, in the sense of expecting a partner to ignore their other partners, or to, in another context, ignore found family or biological family. In my time as a therapist, I have worked with so many people who have been in real turmoil because a partner, a close loved one, did not like their bio family. And you're not obligated to, right? You don't have to like everyone who loves your partner. But you need to check expectations. Is the expectation that, well, I don't want to be there, so we're going to leave early? That might work for your partner, but have you actually talked about it? Have you actually considered, oh, well, let's go in separate cars? Or we live close enough where I can take a $10, $15 lift back home. Have you had that conversation of, well, what happens when the kids are upset that we're not doing all of this together? You have to talk about expectations. I tell people this a lot, annoyingly so. But one of the biggest things about the holidays is it's built on expectation, whether that's an expectation, oh, well, it's not important to me, so it shouldn't be important to you. That's not how that works. Whether it's the expectation that, oh, well, we went to your side of the families last year, so we're going to mine this year, right? That makes sense. We never talked about it, but it seems like it makes sense. Talk about it. And not just in that way. If you can't go to your family during the holidays, it's okay to talk to friends. It's okay to talk to people around you and say, hey, I want to do something special. Or, hey, I want to check something out and do something together. It'd be cool if we saw each other. Whatever. But listen to yourself. Pull apart. How do I react to the holidays? How do I react to people I feel obligated to see and those I want to see? How do I handle conflicts between people? How do I prioritize my time and energy when possible and respect the time and energy of others? How do I manage showing love to my found family and to my bio family? How do I make space for myself to feel loved? What traditions do I want to get rid of? And what traditions do I want to share with specific people? What traditions am I only interested in with specific people? Those are just some of the questions I think we need to think about when we get to holiday season. But this was just a quick set of thoughts I wanted to share. I hope that all of you, wherever you are kind to yourself and to others. Take care.